everyone, 30-6 here, and welcome back to a very oddball episode today. Couple of problems. After episode 10, the next time I did my recording batch, as you can see here, I had a slight problem, as my microphone was not picking up any audio. So, in order to rectify this situation, we're going to go back and you guys are going to get my post-commentary on some of these battles and some of these episodes. Can I turn the speed up to like 2 times? Because I don't want this to be a super long episode. And I'll go over, recap what we've got. See, like, it recorded my game audio. Like, that's... I'm actually going to turn this off. So, anyway, this is, if I remember correctly, based on the task force. Let me find it here. This should be the Battle of Tianjin, which it is. So, we're going to watch this. And, so right here we spot their heavy cruisers. And they've got, I think they had 7 or 8 of them here. So, I know this is probably not what you guys are used to, and you guys are probably like, you should have re-recorded the episodes. Well, I already done the batch recording before I realized. So, right here, at this point, while I'm kind of just yammering on to you guys, I'm going to turn this down just a slight bit. You can see here that the destroyers are breaking off, and that's about to be a problem here in about, I want to say about 10 minutes in the episode. So, you can see me picking and choosing targets here. This is our older fleet, which is where some of the problems arises. Well, is this Tianjin or is this Tsingtao? Well, we're about to find out. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know there was 2 battles involving this task force, and we had a lot of problems with it. So, yeah. Again, I apologize that we have to do this like this. I should have double checked, but I didn't, and that's on me. So I'm sorry that you guys have to watch it this way. So right there I'm yelling at the Miyako. Alright, so right here you can see what I'm talking about. And this has been a problem through the campaign. So we just have a destroyer problem. We just can't hit them. Hopefully that'll go up with our better technology. Again, I'm recording this after I've recorded all the way up to the year 1920. So, I just want to make that clear in case my commentary sounds a little bit off, like time-wise. It is just due to the time we're in. We do have a bunch of technology coming up, so you guys will see that in the future. Right there, we can see a torpedo launch. It looks like the Akashi... yeah, she got hit by that one. Alright. So yeah, this is the problem I'm talking about. We just keep getting destroyer swarmed by the AI, which, again, we had a similar problem in the US campaign, but I don't think we ever had as much of a... oh, this is funny. Watch this. Bang! Yes, that destroyer ate their own side's torps, and these destroyers just ram into our formation, which causes problems. I actually have to separate off the cruisers that were falling behind to get in here and literally save the task force. Yeah, so you see right there, the Zhang Ye just... so that was the first kill. Right there, TBY-35. You can't see her right now. I think she's... oh, there she is. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, we had a lag spike right here as I paused to try to figure out. So that was a Kashi kill. And we could see we're separating off. Yeah, we're turning torpedoes off to prevent us from hitting our own side. So Oyodo fired some torps there. None of them hit, I don't think. Yeah, no, of course they don't. Miyako is getting detached. I think this is Tianjin, based on the size of the task force. Let's see, 5, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the Battle of Tianjin. This is right after China had a revolution. We can see Shinyo gets hit by 2 torps. Zhang Ye still not sinking. for some God knows what reason. Shinyo rams the Zhang Ye. I believe I'm pronouncing that Zhang Yi. No, Yi would be an I, so Zhang Ye. We can see here that this... So double kill there. I believe Shinyo got that kill. And we can see that currently our cruisers are just struggling to kill the destroyers. Miyako's gonna end up ramming into the wreck of that destroyer there. Shinyo's engine is down. Yeah, so now we start hitting the destroyers that are like right on top of us, but I'm afraid it's a little bit too late for some things. So we dodge the torpedoes with the Shinyo, and Kaga starts targeting that heavy cruiser up there that you guys saw. I feel really bad you guys have to watch the episode like this. This is completely unprofessional. But, well, I check every time now before I do a recording session. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of trying to get these light cruisers to do something, get them, get it handled. That's Ayodo's kill there. Akashi is fleeing. Shinyo's down to one engine, I believe. Trying to hit the Fujin. Or Fuxian? Someone correct me on how to pronounce the X in Chinese. I used to know how to do it. Again, history nut here. Kizo is one of the older single gun. Yeah, the Kuma's a semi-armor cruiser, so she's only got the 5-inch guns. So, ooh, that was awful. Hey, there's a flash fire. I think I made a comment about that. I think that was the first flash fire we've seen in the campaign. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we can see the Kizo out in front, trying to just screen the battle line and try to save the Shinyo. I won't say anything because I know the result of this battle, so I'm not going to say anything. Kizo turns her torpedoes on normal, targeting the CA there. She doesn't have torpedo ammunition, so it doesn't really matter. And it takes me a second to figure out that she doesn't have torpedo ammo. I think right about now is when I realized she doesn't have torpedo ammunition. Kaga moves to try to dodge that torpedo. Kizo turns. Kuma. If I remember correctly, I believe the word Kuma in Japanese means bear. I'd have to check that. So yeah, we get a torpedo launch from the Kuma. That looks like it's going to hit. I can't remember if it did hit. We can see Kaga doing torpedo drifting. And bonk. You can see the destroyer right there that had the name started with a Z. I can't remember how to pronounce it. That torp's about to hit the Shinyo, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So Kuma's doing some ducking, dodging, and weaving, trying to get the Kizo out of there. Kaga fires. Got the heavy cruisers. So this here really hurt, losing the Shinyo, because the Shinyo, if I remember correctly, is one of our initial battleship classes. She wasn't even a dreadnought; she was a battleship. So that really hurt me in the episode when I was trying to, and I believe that I spent the next 5 minutes in the recording like complaining about losing it. No, I'm sorry, I was thinking of the wrong Japanese word. Okay, so yeah, we lose the Shinyo here, which sucked, obviously. losing a battleship is it's sucky. So it really hurt losing the battleship. Natori gets the kill on the Rehe. Let's just jump forward just a little bit. We see here we're still dealing with torpedo problems in the back line. The heavy cruisers and light cruisers close in here, and I remember briefly. Well, this is when I yelled at Kaza. I spent several moments yelling at the Kasa about firing torpedoes. Same thing with the Tokiwa, because she nearly hit. I think she actually... no, she didn't hit. I'm sorry, but I did remember like yelling at the Tokiwa's torpedo officer that if one of those torpedoes hit one of our own ships, he was going to find himself on the hanging from a noose. I think here I used the Tsushima as a... I try to use her as a bit of spaced armor to defend the battleship. Sugi gets separated off from her task force. Yeah, you can see how spread out we are, right? We got a task force of cruisers trying to get out. I think those are mostly the damaged ones. So jump forward just a little bit more. Spend some time complaining over here about losing more cruisers. Just so y'all are aware, we only lost 3 ships in this battle. It still hurt because the big loss was, of course, the Shinyo, a battleship who had relatively long service life. Because I think this is 19 something. I'll look when we get back to the menu in the recording. Once again, I can't apologize enough. I feel terrible you guys had to watch the episode. I'm sorry. We lost 6 ships this battle. And again, I apologize that you guys have to watch the episode like this. I hate it too. So we're just going to skip a little bit ahead here. So you can see the Miyako is about to take a bunch of torps. We end up losing the Miyako, just FYI. She suffers an ammo debt. She gets hit by a bunch of torpedoes. She will go down. The light cruiser Nitaka, if she already hasn't sunk... Oh, there she is. Yeah, she will eventually sink in this battle. The light cruiser Kizo, Tsushima, and the destroyer Sugi all get sunk. Let's actually skip ahead a little bit. Because not really much interesting happens after that point. It's just me screaming about the ineptitude of our cruisers to do anything. And so this just becomes this long drawn-out chase. So we ended up... Let me scroll back here. We sunk 21 ships for the loss of 6. So it was So we ended up actually leaving the battle, and we're about to see the actual results. I think it was... I checked the math here. I know I checked the math. Yeah, so we sunk 21. Yeah, we're only in 1908, and the Shinyo had about 8 years of service, so I'm a little bit upset about that. Let's see. What's the next battle? So this is just where we're looking for the research. What is this? Again, I'm trying to make sure you guys don't have to sit here through long episode. This is where I'm complaining about the victory points. So China just flipped from the Qing Empire to what you might call early Republic of China. This is where the light cruiser runs away. We sunk a torpedo boat that tried to intercept our fleet. We start the naval invasion here in northeast China, or how long has this been going on? Yeah, so you guys have seen this in previous episodes. We've been sitting on top of them for a while, but that fleet there kind of screwed us over, and you can see me looking for ships to pull out. Let's see, did we get another battle here? The Kuma runs into that heavy cruiser again. I believe she gets out. Yeah, she does. Let's skip forward. Alright, what is this? What is this battle? Again, it's been about a week and a half or more since I recorded this episode. So I'm reacting to this as best as I can with you guys. Was this a GTFO battle? No? What battle was this? Wait, just a freaking... Hold on. What battle was this? I don't... This may have been just we intercepted them or something. Yeah, this was just an intercept battle, so I'll skip through it. We sunk both ships. This is me yapping on. So, that's that episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one, where we cover the next silent episode that, of course, makes me apologize so very much.